I am here. It was an affirmation I heard on a podcast the other day. I was thinking about what that three little word affirmation would have brought up for me at the beginning of my journey and how different it looks now. Before, I definitely would have whispered it, hoping no one noticed I am here. I would have said it in a whisper so that I wouldn't have disrupted them with my presence. So I could blend in and read the room, deciding what version of me they wanted. I would figure out, did they want a calmer version of me or the start the party, I am here to entertain you version? In the past, I had a lot of thoughts about myself and did not know that there was any other way to think about me or those around me. Through the course of this program, my weight loss, self discovery, while actively managing my thoughts, I have had so many things come up. This is a good thing, even if it didn't feel like it in the moment. Getting to manage your thoughts, think through them, process them, understand, and maybe clean them up is such a blessing. Awareness and understanding is a huge gift to yourself. But to be able to clean up and even correct useless thinking, that's life altering. The affirmation, I am here, definitely brought up so many of those old thoughts that were triggering for me. I remember when I was first starting, I had this thought that my friends didn't always like me. I countered a defensive, protective thought that I didn't always like everything about them either. But the people pleaser in me wanted them to like all of me. However, I didn't like all of me. I thought I wasn't worthy, that I wasn't enough for them or for anyone, definitely not enough for myself. And I didn't understand how to be worthy or enough for anybody. I was continually looking for external validation from friends and family. And when I didn't get that validation in a way that I wanted to feel, I internalized that I wasn't enough. I was lacking. I thought that they didn't really like the real me. I had been told that I was a lot, but most people said it as if I was just a big presence that they really enjoyed. I always questioned if that was just them being nice or if that was really what they believed. There was one person who said I was a lot, as if it was an insult. I went even deeper that I was not valuable, I was not worthy or enough, that in fact, I was too much, and that was not a good thing. I went through the processing of my thoughts and feelings around this many times. One day it just clicked that her saying that I was a lot had nothing to do with me. It did not mean that something was wrong with me. It had everything to do with what she could handle. She was simply asking for less. Nothing was wrong with my energy and excitement. She and her anxiety was just needing less. Her statement was all about her. For a while, I made her statement instead mean something was wrong with me and then something wrong with her. However, there is some beauty in knowing what you need. Maybe it wasn't so beautiful how she told me. And I even one time I told her I was not a lot and that she was always welcome to go find less. I was kind of snarky. She did hear how her words were being interpreted and has never said that again to me. She may not be processing her own thoughts and saying it the nicest. So I chose to give her grace and understanding. There is so much to learn in this one interaction. Her needing less and me being exactly who I am. Neither is wrong. Her needing less is her need, and nothing is wrong with me. She may just need quieter and calmer, but there is still nothing wrong with my volume, my energy, and my excitement. Because I do care, I can choose how I influence a situation. I cannot make her think something different, feel something, or do anything, nor can she make me. However, I can influence the circumstance. I can choose to be quieter because I care about her. Me choosing to be quieter does not mean I am changing myself because something was wrong with me. It means that sometimes I choose to influence someone else's day to potentially give them a circumstance that may help them think peaceful or more positive thoughts. Maybe just make it a little easier for them to have those thoughts. This is me choosing to love her and what she may need. I am still 100% me. Nothing is wrong with me if I am quieter or if I'm not. So when I was told that I was a lot, it was my thoughts that created the sadness. My thoughts that I agreed with her. My thoughts that I thought she didn't like me. I created those thoughts and the feelings because I care. I go back and think, if I could do it over again, would I do it differently? Sometimes I might be quieter, calmer. Sometimes in other situations, I think about how I showed up. And if I wasn't, what I would want to do again the next time. Then if it's not how I would want to show up, I am quick to apologize and explain that I didn't show up the way I wanted and what they can expect from me in the future. I am not apologizing for being a lot or for existing. I no longer apologize for taking up space or inconveniencing you. They can take the apology or not. And I am not any better or worse if they accept the apology. In remembering these old thoughts, I remember I used to drink and sometimes be the life of the party. People would have fun with me until they didn't. I would be told that I should slow down or settle down. I wasn't really even drinking very much. It just didn't take very much alcohol for me to let down any walls or boundaries. I would have thoughts that to make them happier, I would need to be more or I would need to be less. For the most part, I just don't drink much anymore. I am more in control of who I want to be without as much alcohol. I'm not saying I was getting drunk, but I just like to operate on all cylinders now. I process my thoughts more intentionally without alcohol, and I still can have so much fun without alcohol. Now that I'm not worried about what they think, I don't need the alcohol to turn off that brain of what are they thinking about me. Now I just have fun. I truly have learned to be okay with myself as I am and how I want to be. Sometimes that may be fun, crazy, and silly, or sometimes it is a little quieter, more observant, calmer. But it is not because of how others want me to behave. Now it is just who I am, who I want to be. I am here now would be like, I am here. What can I do? How can I help? I am not a people pleaser anymore in the way that it would be to my own detriment. But I truly find joy in helping others. So the I am here would be put me to work. It might also be let the party start. I am ready for a good time. The I am here now would be love it or leave it. I am here, enjoy it or deal with it.